では続いてはイノベーションウィークエンド、サンフランシスコ優勝の、エリプスの、ジャクアル・カワティ様です。それでは、パンティ様お願いいたします。どうぞ拍手でお迎えください。
Hello, thanks for having us. My name is Jack Al-Kawadi. I'm the CEO of Lattice, and this is Jeremy, our CTO. Today we want to talk to you about bike share. It is one of the fastest growing forms of transportation in the world, but it's rife with problems, both on the operator side and on the rider side. On the operator side, it's very expensive to deploy. New York City just deployed 6,000 bikes and it cost them $40 million. We have unbalanced stations, so you are not able to deploy stations all over the place. So for the rider who goes to his destination, he may be several blocks away from where he needs to go. And on the rider side, there's always problems with locking and unlocking, and payment processing is a disaster because you have to go to a point of sale system. It's like 15 steps to be able to rent a bike. So our solution is different. What we try to do is unify it through a marketplace. So we have one application, and we have multiple bike share networks, all using the same application. It's an order of magnitude cheaper to deploy because operators don't need to buy expensive infrastructure. And it's a flexible system, so people can pick up and drop off essentially anywhere within a geofenced area. And the way that we did that was with Ellipse. It is our first consumer product. We're actually just shipping it next week, and we spent 3 years developing it. So what's really interesting on it is that it is solar powered, so essentially you never need to recharge it. 2 days of sunlight gets you over 6 months worth of functionality. And since we're a hardware product, I can give you a quick demo. This is the application. So the lock is unlocked. And with Bluetooth, we have over 200-meter range. So now I'm able to lock it. And lock it. So the Fleet app is what we're launching next. It is an application that's similar to Uber. So essentially, a user is able to find a bike, book a bike, and ride all through the app. On the operator side, we have a dashboard. So the dashboard allows the operator to, view his entire fleet through one system. He's able to set up boundaries and hubs. He can assign parking spots. And we do this optimized rebalancing. So we have a smart algorithm that's able to predict demand over time, and we're able to change pricing to incentivize users to rebalance bikes for us. Our business model is pretty straightforward. We have 2 models. One is with corporate campuses like Apple and Google, for example, and then in this way they would be a pure SaaS. And this model is the municipal system. So this is where we work with cities, and then we deploy bikes in, for example, the city of Tokyo, and we would just take a percentage rev share. And this is the corporate system. So we're looking at a massive opportunity right now. Bike share is $7 billion, and it's very fragmented and old-fashioned. We think we can really expand this system. There's 100,000 bike rides a day that are being done in Paris, 20,000 a day in New York City. We think that we can consolidate this and bring this to over 1 million rides a day. We're an order of magnitude cheaper than existing systems because we don't have infrastructure. And we have this huge demand from millennials that are kind of driven this new kind of on-demand system. So, users are going to be able to rent a bike just like they rent a car. And this is the near future kind of, movement that people are moving towards. Looking at numbers, we have very strong pre-order performance. We've already done over $1 million worth of sales for Ellipse, over 6,000 units. We're moving into retail. We already have over $6 million in our pipeline. And on Fleet, we've got over $1 million of qualified leads in our sales pipeline. And that's a split between corporate bike share and municipal bike share. So we're very excited about moving into this hardware and software space. We have this retail side, and then we have the enterprise, more municipal side with bike share, which is the larger opportunity. We have a fantastic team. We've basically set our entire kind of management team, all the way from sales and engineering to operations. We're 20 people strong now, so we have the team to execute this project. we're looking to raise some more capital. So we already raised 1.6 million to date, and it's taken us through manufacturing. We're working with Quanta Computer, which is one of the big tier 1 manufacturers that make the Apple Watch. And we're looking to raise a Series A of $5 million to kind of help us expand our business. We're going to use most of the funds towards growth, and then some of it towards product, essentially to do R&D, and some of the money towards operations to be able to kind of expand our business. And that's it. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。